Hello language lovers, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Today we're going to discuss the reason why I decided to take a master's in translation. Being a lawyer in London, is that not fulfilling enough? Do I not earn enough money? Why the heck did I decide to take a master's in translation? I'm going to explain you starting from zero. For those who don't know, I studied law in Portugal and in the Netherlands, bachelor's and master's respectively. I moved to London about 7 years ago. I got a job at one of the 5 toppest law firms in London 2 weeks after my arrival. Is it because of me, or is it because London was hungry for people like me? Okay? Is it because London is very much accommodating to international lawyers, to lawyers coming from different jurisdictions? As you know, the Netherlands and Portugal, as a matter of fact, most of Europe are civil law system based, and the UK, England is common law. 2 very different systems. How is it possible that I'm able to work as a support lawyer in a totally different country, totally different system for that matter? As you know, or if you don't know, working as a lawyer is not confined to applying the law of the country that you're in. Does not confine you to advocate, okay? As a matter of fact, I have specialized to work for international companies, to work for businesses, advising them how to operate internationally. That was my dream when I studied law. It was never to advocate, it was never to assist clients in court, okay? Most of my European colleagues, Latin American colleagues, African, the world, most of the lawyers from around the world work here. What we do is that we, for example, read documents and interpret them, okay? We try to find the right information that the lawyers are looking for in order to gather evidence. That's my main job, okay? And within doing that, many times we as speakers of different languages are requested to interpret documents in our own languages. And within that capacity, the more you know languages, the more you get jobs and projects. That's where my passion for languages deepened, okay? I decided and I realized that languages are a great asset in London, okay, especially in the field of law, yeah. So you can earn a lot of money translating and interpreting legal documents. This is why I decided to become a bit more specialized, a bit more special, let's say, because as much as I come from the best law school in Portugal, this does not really count, because what they look for, to be honest, these days, it's just all functions in algorithms, isn't it? So they put their algorithm on their computer. I'm talking about HR, and this is how they find you, okay? They are looking for certain items that your CV contains, and this is how they find you. They don't care where you're really coming from, okay? It's because of that that I get to work with newbies, and that got me frustrated more and more lately. And this is why I thought, well, come on, I am like 5-10 years experienced in this, and there comes a newbie and I have to work with that newbie at the same level. Hell to the no. I think I need to do more. I'm worthy of more, and this is why. Not just that, of course, there are many other reasons, especially because I want my freedom. As you know, I am an immigrant, and I travel around the world. I like living here and there. As sweet as it is to live in London, I don't think I'm seeing myself staying here for the rest of my days, considering that I'm gonna be old and I'm not going to catch you know what. So what I'm trying to say is that with translation job, I will be able to work from wherever I am in the world. I will be able to go to Fiji and stay there for 6 months. I'll be able to go to Mozambique and just live there for, you know, for as long as I want, because work in translation comes online. So you work remotely, you get assignments coming from all around the world. I want assignments coming from the US, Canada, Japan, Dubai, everywhere. So can you imagine, if you have many languages, if you master many languages, you know that you won't be spending you won't be breathing actually, because you will be constantly working. And this is what I need at the moment. I don't want to be in a position where I am like 1 month without a contract, which is happening at the moment. Well, not exactly at this point, because I'm working for a fantastic institution. These days, it feels like a permanent job, because the time frame is undetermined, because it's an open contract, okay? It gets renewed, and that's a comfortable position to be in. But usually my contracts are very short. Well, I had the luck to be able to work for like 2 years on the same contract, same institution, and blah, blah, blah. But usually our contracts are very short. You can be like 2 months here, and then all of a sudden 1 week there, even a week you can be hired to work for a week, and then you are back on the streets. That's not comfortable. That's not what you've invested all your money, or that's not what your parents have invested for. So I want more stability. I want more financial security. I want more freedom. I want to be able to travel wherever I want, whenever I want. It's sort of a lifestyle of a businesswoman, let's say. I won't be dependent on one institution only. I will be working for different institutions. They will not know about each other. I can take 2 projects at the same time. Nobody cares. What they want is your end result. Whether you're translating, lying down in bed, or whatever you're doing, they don't care, okay? They don't need your posture, they don't need your laughter, they don't need your contribution, in terms of emotional contribution. They don't need your, they don't need you as a person. They only want your job, your end result. And that's really what I am looking for at the moment. I need people to pay me for what I offer, okay? And pay me well. And this is why I decided to do translation. And I'm gonna be doing legal translation, economical translation, political translation, all to do with the highest register, the highest spectrum of society and life, okay? Count on me. I'm your best translator. And remember, it is very, very scarce to have a lawyer and a translation at the same time. Usually translators, legal translators, they end up doing legal courses here and there in order to familiarize themselves with the legal terminology, okay? I am a lawyer, okay? It's in my guts. I'm a lawyer and I'm a translator. They call us lawyer-linguist. That's what Brussels calls us usually. And yeah, so you can now conclude that I've finished my master's, and in the coming weeks, I'm gonna exhibit my certificate. So I am a legal accredited translator, and I can translate the languages that I wish. and I wish to translate Dutch, German, French, Spanish, English, Portuguese for now. Okay, so those languages are going to be translated into Portuguese and English. Portuguese and English are my target languages, meaning that those are the languages into which I'm going to be translating. Okay, yes, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm so happy. Thank you. See you next time. Ciao. Ciao. Cheers. Very good.